Okay. So the last one. Okay, so how to create a new table? Okay, so from an existing table that was discussed in the last class. Okay, now, right. And next one, text ID. So how to copy data from one table to another table, from one table to another table. Okay, so in this case, what we want to do, guys, here, when we want to copy data from one to another table, then how we can copy it here? Okay, now, right? And for the first of all, take your syntax now. So, what is the syntax to take this? So, insert into, then I can say here my destination table name. Okay, and select star from, I'm passing your source table name. So insert into destination table name, select a start from source table name. Okay, right. And come to your database now. Okay, now you can see. So for example, we have our existing tables, okay? And before that, I'm going to set some properties here. And now, so these are what now present in my database, have the tables here. So EMP, DEPT, SALGRADE, and some new tables are we created, right? Now, so in this one of my table, for example, DEPT table, I will take now. So select star from DEPT. So this is already existing table and having some information here. Okay. Suppose this table data I need to copy into another table, then how we can? Okay. The first of all, before you want to copy data from one to another table, there are few restrictions are there. So what kind of restrictions we need to follow? Okay. For example, here you can see. Suppose this is my source table. Okay. In the source table, some columns and few columns are there in the source table now. So ST is my source table and columns like X, Y, Z. Okay, now, and having some data. So now when I want to move the data from another table, okay, the first thing is what now? In your source table, how many number of columns we have here? 3 columns. So the number of columns are here 3. So in your destination table also, exactly we have a 3 tables. Understand now? Sorry, 3 columns, A, B, C. So in my source table, I have here 3 columns, and your destination table also same number of columns should be there. Okay, this is my destination table. Okay, the 3 columns, and here also 3 columns. That must and should be same. Second one is what now? Here, suppose this data type, okay, integer, this data type varchar 2, this data type, for example, data. So whatever the order is there here in the source table, same data type order should be there here also. So your first column should be integer, second column should be varchar, third column should be data. Okay, when both the data types are matching here, each and every column data type it was matched, then only data can be transferred. Suppose the order will be different. For example, you can see here my first column, okay, is having here integer data type. Suppose your first column, if I have it varchar, then what happened? Integer data types you cannot save under varchar. So here data type conversion problems are occurred. So the 2 points should be remembered. What is that? Number of columns in both table must be same, and data types of those columns also same. When these things will be having same, then only data can be transferred. Otherwise, we cannot. Okay. So now let me come out and see. For example, this is my table having 3 columns, okay, and some data. Now from this table, I'm creating one new table now. For example, do you know now how to create new table? Yes. So now I'm taking here. So destination, okay, DEPT suppose, and I will take create table name as select. Suppose here I was taken DEPT number, comma, D name, and from which table here? DEPT. So now I'm going to create here one new table. Okay, the table is created, but whatever we created new table with how many columns I created here? 2 columns. And let me see here 2 columns now. The 2 columns wise we created now. And now whatever the data was there, for example, the data I want to avoid. Truncate table name. Okay, and come back to your table. Okay, select a star from DEPT is no data. And my source table, select a star from DEPT. Now we can see here, this is my destination, no information, and source having some information here. But this source data, if I want to copy into this destination table, how I can copy here? So insert into destination DEPT. Okay, select star from DEPT. But carefully observe, in your DEPT, how many columns I have here? 2 columns. In my DEPT, I have how many? 3 columns. And now whenever you want to copy like this here, so what it was happen, you can see to execute what it was say, too many values. Understand? Na? So that means your number of columns, okay, in the both tables, source and destination must be same. But unfortunately here what it was happen, my source table having here 3 columns, okay, and my destination table is having only 2 columns. So here 3 columns are there and 2 columns are there. So you cannot copy the data. Got it my point now? So the first point is what now? Number of columns should be same. So same as your data types also should be same. If data types are same, then only data can be transferred. Integer column data can transfer into integer column only. Varchar data transferred into varchar column only. Okay, now if you are integer and your varchar and integer data are you transferred to varchar column, then it is not allowed. Got it my point now? So like this, it will be happen when we want to copy. So finally, what I want to say, okay, so your two tables, one more table I'm creating now. So this time create table DPT1 as select star from DPT. And now I'm sending where 1 is equals to 0. 1 is equals to 0 means what now? False. Condition false means data copied or not copied? Not copied. So table is created. And finally, you can see. So now select star from DEPT. This is my source. Carefully observe. This is my source table. And one more here. Select star from DEPT 1. This is my destination. But in my destination, there is no data. But source have a data. Okay. But both structures, if you want to see here, three tables. Okay, sorry, three columns. And same as you can go to take DEPT 1. Here also have a three columns. So number of columns are having same. So 3, and their data types also you can see all data types are also matching same. So when all are same here, data types as well as number of columns, then can I copy now? Yes or no? So now I'm copy. How to copy here? Insert into what is my destination table? DPT 1 and select star from source table DPT. Then how many rows are created? 4 rows. And after created, let me call and see your DPT1. So your data successfully copied. Okay, now? Now below write down. So select a start from DPT. So this is my source table. From the source table, I'm creating one destination table. So create table DPT1 as select star from DPT where 1 is equals to 0. After that, you should call your select star from DPT1. And your DPT1, okay, I will take as your destination table. Then how to copy this data means, now you can see. I will copy data. What is the syntax here? Insert into DPT1, select star from DPT. Okay, and below, take some rules here, the basic rules. What is the conditions to remember whenever you want to copy data? The first thing is what now? Number of columns should be same in both tables. Okay, this is first point. Second one, order of columns and those data types must be match. Okay, right. So these are how to copy data from one to another. And here, the yesterday, some operations we discussed, like how to create a new table without copy of rows and columns, like what we said, empty tables. So as per the syntax, I will create some empty tables. Okay. And later I will insert some data by using of one of our command is in DML operations, one of command is what now? Insert all. Now take insert all now. Take siding. As per this knowledge, now we can understand that insert all how it was working. So here, the in DML, two commands are there here. One is the insert command we already knows. Okay. And second one is what now? Insert all. Sir, what is the differences between insert and insert all? So here observe, insert command we are using to insert the data, okay, into one single table. So the data, whatever we inserted, the data I'm inserting into how many tables? Only one table. In one single table only, I can insert data by using of a insert command. So that is the nature of this command. But insert all command, how it was using means, when you want to insert data into multiple tables. Okay, now insert command is used for single table data operation, and insert all command we are using for multiple tables. But here one difference was there. What is the difference here? Insert command through I can insert some new data. The every new data I can insert into my table. But insert all command through, I'm not inserting new data, I'm inserting existing data. That means already one existing table data, I need to dump into multiple tables. Okay. So already existing table data, I need to dump into multiple tables. In that cases, what we want to do, insert all. For example, suppose you have these are the three containers are there. Okay. And now you have some data here. In one table, you have a data. So this data at a time, I want to dump into three containers. Okay. I want to fill into three containers now. So whenever the data will be dumped into multiple tables, okay, at a time, you need to dump your data. So there I can use what now? Insert all command. Understand? Na? So insert all command through, I can't insert a new data. New data impossible. Okay. Na? So whatever the data we are going to be inserting into multiple tables or dumping to multiple tables, the data should be an existing table only. That means already table is there, in the table data also there, and that table data when you want to dump into multiple tables at a time, there you have to use a insert all. Okay, this is insert all command nature. But insert command, what we said, insert command through our wish. I'm not existing data, I'm not inserting, I'm inserting new data. The newly data I'm inserting here by the help of a insert command. Got it now? So now here observe right down. Insert all. Okay. So right on. It is a DML command. It is a DML command. So which is used to insert, okay, data into multiple tables, into multiple tables, into multiple tables at a time, at a time. So here data should be an existing table. Your data should be an existing table data. So data should be an existing table data, not newly data here. Okay, now, and now below write down the syntax of insert all command. So insert all into table number 1, for example, and sending values of here I need to pass columns, column 1, column 2, and so on. In the same to same into table number 2, sending values of okay, column 1, comma, column 2, comma, and so on. And next into table number 3, sending values of column 1, comma, column 2, comma, and so on. Okay, and like you can insert number of tables, your existing data you can insert into number of tables. And finally I can say into table number n and sending values of column 1 and column 2. Okay, and what finally we said, the data should be an existing table, that is called a old table name. Okay, and below take example. So how this syntax I want to use. So first of all, what I want to do, I'm creating some empty tables first. Okay, and after that, with the help of this command, to that empty tables, I'm going to store my data. Okay, now for example, let me come. So this is my table DPT1. Okay, from this table I'm creating few empty tables. I'm creating, and I think you all of you know empty tables, how to create a select a star from DPT. What condition here? False condition should be give it. So like table number 1 and next table number 2 and next table number 3. So total the 3 tables I designed now. Okay, and in these 3 tables there is no data. So once you want to check test number 1, so no rows here. In the same pattern you will go for test number 2, no rows, and next we called as here select a star from test number 3. So no rows. So these 3 tables are empty tables, and into this empty tables now I need to dump my data. And which table data I'm dumping into these tables means, again here also, everything should be same structure. That means whatever the table data I'm dumping into these three tables, okay, from the source tables and these three destination tables all are having same structure. Then only data dumping is possible. Okay, for your source table is having 4 columns, your destination table is having 3 columns, you can't dump your data. Okay, so here also same thing. So what we want to remember, number of columns and order of columns and data types of columns. So here also same as it is, then only data dumping is possible. So now here observe, so my source table, that means which table I'm going to dump here, DEPT table data, I want to dump at a time into this empty tables. Okay. So in this case, okay, I'm using what now? Insert all command. Insert all into table number 1, test 1. And I'm sending values of here column names. What is the column names here? DEPT number, D name, and what? LOC. So same as I will go for into test number 2 and sending values of which columns? DPT number, D name, and LOC. Next into, okay, test number 3. Test number 3 sending values of DPT number and D name and LOC. So now 3 tables. And which table data are you dumping into these 3 tables? Department table. So DPT. So DPT table information I'm dumping into 3 empty tables. That's why I said insert all command we are using to inserting data which is already existing table data. But new data I cannot insert. Okay. And now I just executed now. And how many rows created here? 12 rows. And now we can see to call your tables. Now data dumping or not? Test 1. Data dumping here? Yes. And next one, if you call test number 2, data successfully dump. And test number 3, data successfully dump. So your data already dumping into empty tables. So in this cases, insert all command we can use. Okay, now write down below. Now, the first I'm going to create the step 1, create empty tables. Create empty tables. The first I'm creating empty tables. So you know how to create empty tables here. So create table. Test 1 as select a star from DEPT where 1 is equals to 0. Okay. Then after that, you need to dump. So here my syntax is what now? Three tables by using insert all command. Okay, right. These are insert all. So insert all command how to use. Okay, now right. And these are some introduction part of your SQL, and up to except merge command, DDL commands are completed, DML, except merge, and DQL. Okay, now these are the three languages we discuss. And TCL, DCL, we will discuss after few topics are covered, and we will get some more idea on database queries. Then I will show you TCL and DCL. Okay, now right. And now up to here, okay, this is completely and basics of your SQL. So this complete notes I'm sharing to you. And before go to the next topic, yesterday notes I was sharing it. No, huh? Okay, so complete notes is, and I'm passing here. So these are all our files, guys. Here, okay. So many people they didn't go to how they are saying means the confusing now. Okay, so don't confuse here. So many people they will see. Okay, here they will see stream only. When they will see stream, you will show. See, all are there. So many files are there here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, session 5. Okay, all files. So introduction and one more thing. I'm creating one blog. Okay, so here my blog name is what now? Introduction to data types and SQL. So in that blog, I'm sending so many files. Okay, now and the files also step by step it will be there, guys. Okay, so first session, second session, and this is data type main notes PDF format, and third session, fourth session, fifth session, and now I'm passing sixth session notes. Okay, now so that's why you can completely open your blog, and then you can see how many files are there. See how many files. These are all are your class files. And PDF format file is a main notes because data types we completed. That's why main notes I kept here. Okay, right. Otherwise, I will do one thing. Separately, I'd send that was. And today notes also I'm sharing into this. So it was came today and I'm assigning to you. Okay, so the today notes total 6 sessions we done on this. And now what I'm doing here, I will be remove this main notes. This is what now? Introduction to data types and SQL running notes only. Okay, na? Right. And main notes is I'm keeping into another block. So one more block I'm creating. Okay. So introduction to SQL and data types. And this is main notes is in the bracket I'm keeping main notes. Okay, so main notes means main material. Okay, now running notes means it was class notes. And here two things I will send to you here. So introduction to SQL one is and data types in Oracle. Okay. Okay, these are PDF formats are there. Okay, and I assign now. So now this is your PDF formats. You got it. Okay, now right. And here observe totally you have got notes now. Introduction to DBMS main notes. Okay, and introduction to Oracle main notes. Oracle software link installation video and demo tables. I didn't send demo tables now. So Oracle demo table. On this table, you can practice your demo tables. So these also I'm going to sharing here, and you just do copy paste into your user account. Okay, demo tables also I kept now. Okay. Okay, right. As of now, you have complete material. That was up to here what we discussed, the complete material, running notes and as well as main notes. The both I send it. Okay, now? Right. And the next new topic in our SQL part. Now take siding. And this topic, somebody aware of this. What is this? Operators. Right down below. Okay, right. So I think who are having some knowledge of C language and Java students, Java knowledge, yes or no? Any programming language knowledge if you have it. So I think the background of computer science students, okay? You know that operators what it is, okay? And non-background students, maybe they doesn't know it. So operators, how we are using in your front-end languages, okay? No? Like in C language, C++, Java, .NET, how are you using your operators? Same as into databases also. And basically operators we are using, purpose is what now? What purpose we require operators? Huh? So for example, to do some kind of operations, I want to assign some value. Which operator? Assignment operator. Suppose I need to do some mathematical calculations, arithmetic operators. If I want to comparing the two values, which is smallest, which is biggest, comparison operator, that's called a relational operators. If I want to check more than one conditions, how to write logics more than one logic? Logical operators. Okay, na? So like whatever I'm showing now, the operators, almost a few operators you already know it. Okay, na? So whatever you know, I don't want to spend on that much time. Okay, I will show you how to use in my queries. Okay, but which is new for us? Okay, on the new operators we will spend more time to understanding purpose. Okay, na? Right. So now let me see complete list. We will check it out in this. Write down operators. Operators are used to perform some operations. Perform some operations. Okay. On the given operand values. The given operand values. Operand means, what does it mean by operand? Operation means, okay, doing something. Operands means X comma, Y comma, Z. Yes or no? Those operand values basis, we will perform some operation. Okay. So operand values. Now, so Oracle supporting few operators, guys, here. Oracle supporting the following operators. The following operators are, okay. So first one, assignment operator. Assignment operator. What is that assignment? Equal. Next one, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. So here plus, minus, into, and divide. And next we have here relational operators. Relational operators. So what is relational here? Less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, and what? Not equals to. Not equals to, even though we can write a less than, greater than symbol. So not equals to, you have to write like this also, okay? And after that, what is this? Logical operators. So logical operators what? And, or, not. So I think these are everyone knows, okay, na? And how it was working. You people will know it. It's a minimum basics operators here, okay? Right. So The next operators are called as a set operators. So set operators, okay, you have here union, comma, union all, okay, intersect, and next we have your minus. Okay, na? So these are set operators. And of course, set operators also, you know that in your mathematics. Yes or no? Eighth standard, eighth standard, seventh standard, set operators. Eighth or seventh, I think so. Okay. Union, union all, intersect, yes or no? So that was. And these operators, some special category operators, okay, these are called as a special operators. So what are these operators here? Let me come out and see. Here, two types of operators we have. One is we called as a positive operators. One is we called as positive operators. Okay, positive operators. And one more is there here, negative operators. So negative operators. So these are special operators are very important for you. What is that? Okay. First one, in operator, negative, not in operator. Next one, between operator and negative, not between operator. Next one, so most important operator is null. So I said to you, the is null why we are using in coming class, I will explain to you. Okay. So now here we will discuss what exactly null and why we want to use is. Okay. That kind of complete information here we are discussing. Is not null. And next one is called as what now? Like. Is okay. Like and not like. So these are very commonly we are using, guys. Okay. But some more is there. Exist, not exist, all, any. So these are also some operators, but those operators we are using under subqueries only. Those are the very special operators, and those are I can use only particular area, and that too where I can use means in subqueries. Okay, but these operators are not a subqueries. You can use anywhere in the database, either SQL, PLSQL language also you can use. Understand? Na? But remaining operators, what I said, all, any, exist, not exist. These are four ways there. The four operators I will show you in a subqueries. Okay, because those four operators I can't use in any kind of a query. It's not possible. That is only for designed by people under subqueries. Okay, na? Right. And these are general operators you can use anywhere in the database. Okay, right. Now these are general operators. And first I will show you one by one examples I'm giving now. And here we will spend more time. Okay, but here I will explain one by one example I will give it. You can easily understand that it's not necessary to spend more time on this. Okay, right. Now take first one, assignment operator. So assignment operator, okay. So we all of you know this. Whenever you need to assign some value to the variable, okay, how we are using, same as if I want to assign some value to my column, okay, there also I can use a assignment operator. Okay, how it is, sir? Let me see some example you can understand. Okay, to assign a value to a variable or a attribute. Your attribute is nothing but column. Okay, the syntax of assignment operator. So syntaxes are very, very important, guys. If you properly understand syntax, then it's very easy for you how to use your operators. Assignment operator and give it some value. Okay, now? And some examples. So these are very small example, already you know. So we are writing here, select star from EMP. So where the column name, for example, where EMP number, assignment operator 7788. Like in the updation also, update the table name set, salary is equals to 78,000, where e name is equals to some name is Smith. Delete from EMP, where department number is equals to 10. So these are some equality or equal operator you can use in your queries. And next one is called as what now? Arithmetic. So arithmetic operators, we know that to do, okay, what kind of operations here means to perform some mathematical operations. Some mathematical operations. Operations are what is that operations? Addition, comma, subtraction, and what next? Multiple and division. Now, so these operators we all of you know na, plus, minus, into, comma, divide. But how it was using? Observe the syntax of this. So I want to send my column name. Arithmetic operator and give it some value. Okay, so here some examples we will take now. What is my first query? Write a query to display employee salaries after adding 1,000 rupees. After adding 1,000. Okay, now? So now you are observed. I want to display employees after adding how much here? 1,000. So how we can go to display here means, for example, the first of all, come to your database table. First, I will show you the table which we are using. And this table I already shared to you in Google Classroom. Check it out once. This is my EMP table. Carefully observe. So this is my complete table employee. In this employee table, okay, can you see the salary column? You have some salaries. But what is my requirement? I want to display these salaries after adding 1,000. Okay, then how I can do this means here observe. So now I'm going to writing here select. Which column I want to display? Salary column. And salary column how to display? After adding. Adding means plus symbol. How much you need to add? 1,000. And first I will show you salary and salary plus 1,000. And both I'm taking, then you can understand that both are, is it added or not, you can see. Actual salary is what now? 800. After adding 100, so it was showing 900. So 100 or 1,000? 1,000. So now I want to add 1,000. Okay, right. So now we can see 8. 800 plus 1,000, 1,800. 1,600 plus 1,000, 26. 1,250. Like it was, this is my old salary. This is my new salaries. But if I was showing like this, maybe sometimes we didn't understand what exactly. So in these cases, I have to go for to design some user defined messages. So user defined messages I'm giving now, then you can see. So salary I'm showing as old salary, old salary. Okay. And salary plus 1,000 I'm showing as what now? A new salary. Here old salary, new salary is called as what now? Aliases. Now you can see. Okay. Employee old salary 800. After adding 1,000 new salary 1,800. So like 1,600. After adding 1,000 2,600. So like this is old salary information and this is new salary. So these are called as what we said aliases. That means aliases I said one is we are using under joins, we are using under subqueries, and even though I can use aliases as my user friendly messages purpose also. And this is old salary, new salary. This is our friendly message. So for easy, I want to display my output as per my message. Okay. Then people can also easily understand that, okay, these are the new salaries. These are the old salaries. They can easily understand that. Okay. Now that is only the purpose of your alias. But this is mandatory. Aliases are mandatory, sir, means it's not mandatory. Okay. So it's your wish. That's it. Okay. Now, right. So this is first one to how I can display after adding 1,000 rupees. Right now. Okay. The next query. So write a query. Okay. To display employee number, employee name, salary, and annual salary of employees. Okay, from EMP table. Okay. Now in this case, I want to display employee number, name, salary, and what I need to calculate here, annual salaries. Now tell me annual salaries, how to calculate? What is the logic? Operation is what? What, yeah? You will become a future employee. You don't know how to calculate the annual salary of your employee. Annual salary, how to calculate it? Uh, huh? salary into 12 months. So basics into 12. So basic salary into 12 months. Then it will come annual. Okay now? So now the logic I want to write here. Okay. So what I want to display? First I want to display number. Next name. Next salary. The salary I'm showing as what now? Basic salary I'm showing now because my salary is a basic salary. And salary into 12 months. Okay. And this is I will show as what now? Annual salary. Okay. Annual salary from EMP table. If I didn't use any where class condition, okay, I'm just up to here EMP, what it was happen? All employees, we find out. So total 14 employees and 14 employees you can see. So employee number, name, and one of the employees Smith is basic amount how much? 800 is a basic salary. Annual salary how much now? 9600. Satisfied now? So like these are all are their basics and these are annuals. And this is what now total all people have here. But you wanted specific people. Then what we want to use? Where condition. Okay. Suppose I wanted, okay, I wanted who are working under department number 10, for example. I want to find out department number 10 people, annual salaries. I want to find out. Then I'm using here, okay, from EMP, which condition? Where department number 10 only will come. So department number 10 people, how many how many people are there in department number 10? 3 people. Okay, one person basic salary, how much? 2450. Annual salary, 29,400. So King is also 10th department. His basic how much here? 5,000. His annual salary, 60,000. And Miller is also 10th department. His basic salary how much? 1,300. And annual 15. So this is particular persons. Okay now? Either all or else a particular. That's your wish. So where condition you should use a whenever you want it specific persons. Okay now? Right. Right below. So particular department number wise, you can find out your annual salaries. Yeah, 2 is nothing but next line. Okay. Don't confuse. And you remove 2 also, nothing problem. Okay. And next example, write a query to display employees, salaries after increment of 10 percentage. So employee salaries I want to display after increment of 10 percentage. Suppose, tell me guys, one employee salary, basic salary 5,000 rupees. Okay. Company will give for the employees, the company will give how much increment? 10% of increment to the employees. Then how much total salary of this person? So how to calculate 10% means? Basic salary into 10 by 100. Yes or no? Then how much here? How much here? 500. So 500 amount is what? 10 percentage. And this 500 amount increment amount. How much increment? 10 percentage of increment amount. This 10 percentage of increment amount, I need to add my basic now. Then add your increment. How much here? 500. Total how much now this employee? 5,500. 5,500 when it is after increment 10 percentage. Logic understand now? Now tell me how to write now. Suppose I have a table. In the table I am displaying salary. So salary I am showing as a what? Basic salary. Okay, it is a basic salary. Now what I want to display? After 10 percentage of increment. Okay, now so otherwise you can say your confusion. Okay, I'm saying before increment this is. Can I go for before increment? Okay, I want to display. After increment, I want to display. After increment means how much percentage? 10%. How to write now? Come on. Salary plus salary into 10 by 100. Understand now? Salary plus salary into 10 by 100. That I'm showing what now? After increment. After increment. Then from EMP table. Is it clear? Now we can see. Before increment salary 800. After 10% is 880. Is it clear? Yes or no? Before increment second person 1600. After increment 1760. That means increment how much? 160 rupees. So like this, before increment salaries, after increment salaries. Okay, write down. Okay, right. This is all people. Now next example, write down. Write a query to update employee salaries employee salaries with the increment of 5 percentage, with the increment of 5 percentage in EMP table, who are working as a manager, Here question is what now? I want to update. Update means which command? Update means update command, yeah. Sudhakar sir asking IAS IPS question. Slowly improving my health. Later rock. Right. So what is this update? Update means we need to do modification. So I want to modify employee salaries with increment of how much here? 5% in which table? EMP table. And not for all people who are working as a manager. Let me come out and see. So first of all, come to my table. Then how many here? Observe. The managers, how many here? 1, 2, 3 people. So first manager amount is 2975. 2975 into 5%. Oh, sir, don't ask me, sir. It's very complicated question for us. Don't ask, sir. We will see in the output, sir. Manager 2850. One more manager 2450. So 3 people are there. And this is already existing data, existing salaries in their table. So after 5% of increment, how much salary will change here? Okay, now? So here carefully observe. Which column I want to change now? Salary column. Yes or no? So I'm writing update EMP set. Which column I want to update? Salary. Salary is equals to, what do you say? Salary plus salary into 5% means, can I write like this? No. No. 5% means what? 0.05. So if I leave like this, what happened? All employees are changed. But I want to update all people or few people? Few people. Then what I want to use? Where job is equals to what? Manager. Understand now? Now we can see how many rows updated in my table? 3 rows. And let me call my table now. So now we can see first Jones is a manager. After 5% of increment, his salary was 3,123 rupees 0.75 paisa. And one more person, manager Blake and clerks, and these are also after 5% 2992.50 and 2572.5 after 5% of increments. Okay, now right down below. Now understand? Na? Ah. So this is arithmetic operators we can use like this in your queries to do some mathematical calculations. And the next one, what is the next operators? Relational. Takes heading. Relational operators. Tell me, relational operators purpose is what now? What is the purpose? Comparisons. Okay. Write down. Comparing a specific column values with user defined conditional value in the query. Okay, and the syntax also you can take now. What is my syntax here? Where column name, and here I want to give my relational operator and sending what value. Okay, right. So first example, write down. Write a query to display employees who are joined before 1981. What is my requirement? I want to find out my people who are joined before 1981. So 1981 before, how many employees are joined in my company? So those people data I want to display. And first of all, you just come and see your table first of all. In this, one of my column is there. What is this? Hire date. Hire date column, you can see some hire dates are there. Somebody is joined 1980s, somebody 1981, somebody 1982, 83, 82. Okay, so these are the guys. So now before 1981, how many employees are joined here? Only one person. Who is that? Smith. Understand now? Here before 1981. Before means less than or greater than. Less than or greater than. Less than. Okay? Less than. So now I'm going to writing here. Select star from EMP where, which column am I comparing? Higher date. What is this? Less than. So less than, okay, before less than. Now how to write now? 1981 before I said. So 1981 before which year come? 1980s, 79, 78, 77. So it was like that. Yes or no? Less than values. So 1981 before means 1981 when it is started. Yeah, this is too much here. मेरे को हेल्थ अच्छा नहीं है, आपको हेल्थ ठीक है ना? I was getting problem. Okay, you are all are well na? Then why are you not responding? 1981 कब आएगा? Every year, Happy New Year, sir. Enjoy करेंगे ना Happy New Year में? तो New Year start हो जाता है. So 1981 when it started? 1st Jan 1981. So 1st Jan 1981 less than. What it was come? 31st December 1980s will come. Yes or no? So here also same thing I have to give. And one more very important thing, date should be keep under single quotes. I already said to you in data types. Yes or no? What is it? 01 dash Jan dash. What is that? 81. So 1st January 81 less than 31st December 80s or 79 or something will come to you. Okay now? So now I will go for this. And now, how's that? How many people? Only one person. His name is Smith. Right down below. The next question same as how I'm asking before. Now I want it after. After 1981, how many employees are joined in my company? Those people I want it. How to write condition? Less than or greater than? Greater than. Okay. So I'm giving here greater than. Fine. Next. 1981 after I said. After means 1981 when it was end 31st December. Okay. So what I want to say 31st December 81. So 31st December 1981 next day. What is that? 82 will come. 1st January 82 will come. So like how many people I have here means 3 people. 82, 83. So there are 3 people joined after 1981. So these 2 are very important for your interview levels. The people are asking this. Okay, right. And now my question. So 1981 before we find out, 1981 after we find out, but now I want it 1981 year. In 1981, how many employees are joined? My question understand na? Here we are finding what now? Before, after. But I wanted who was joined in the year of 1981. How to write that query? Less than, greater than, both I want to use. Both I want to use means this is less than condition. This is greater than conditions. That means how many conditions? 2 conditions. 2 conditions if I want to write. Which operators are using? End operators. That means end operators means what now? Logical operators. So logical operators advantage is what now? We need to check more than 1 conditions. But here in this examples, can you see how many conditions I'm checking here? 2 conditions. How many conditions here? Only single conditions we discuss. Yes or no? Only 1 conditions we discuss. But even though we can write a multiple conditions also, but multiple conditions whenever you want to write in the query, what I want to use a logical operators. Okay now? So logical operators are very, very, very important for you. Okay now? And those things we will discuss tomorrow session. Okay. And this running notes also I'm uploading, guys, and do in your at your home or lab, whatever it is, do practice for this using of running notes. Okay. Right, guys. So thank you so much. एक्सट्रैक्ट कर दिया। వన్ ఇది నువ్వు ఎందుకు రాస్తున్నావు ఇక్కడ అక్కడే ఉన్నాయి
క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తుంటే వాల్యూస్ కాలం మెథడ్ అంటే నాట్ కాలం
గ్రాంట్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ టేబుల్ స్పేస్ టు యూజర్ ఆ పర్మిషన్ తీసుకోండి ఎక్కడి నుంచి అడ్మిన్ నుంచి అడ్మిన్ ఎవరు సిస్టమ్ ఏంటది గ్రాంట్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ టేబుల్ స్పేస్ అది నేను నోట్స్ లో ఇచ్చిన ఒకసారి చూడు ఒరాకిల్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ గ్రాంట్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ టేబుల్ స్పేస్ టు యూజర్ నేమ్
వ్యూ ఫంక్షన్ కూడా ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది వ్యూ ఫంక్షన్ కూడా ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది ఇట్లా లేదు మామూలుగా
వ్యూ ఫంక్షన్స్ एक्सट्रैक्ट होने अभी एक्सट्रैक्ट हो रहा है कंप्लीट करना है पासवर्ड क्लास कोड select username from all list ఎందులో రాసావు సిస్టమ్ రాక వస్తుంది యూజర్ లో రాసి ఉంటారు అందుకే ఎర్రర్ వచ్చి ఉంటుంది ఒకసారి చూడండి మీరు ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి సి ఇది సిస్టమ్ తో లాగిన్ అయ్యి సిస్టమ్ లో ఈ క్వరీ రాస్తే మీకు మొత్తం యూజర్స్ కనిపిస్తారు ఎందుకంటే యూజర్స్ చూసేవాడు ఎవరికి ఉంటుంది పర్మిషన్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంటుంది సిస్టమ్ అనేవాడు ఎవడని చెప్పండి అడ్మిన్ వాడు సో వాడికి ఉంటుంది పర్మిషన్ అర్థమైందా సో కాబట్టి ఇది డ్రాప్ యూజర్ యూజర్ నేమ్ ఇది కూడా ఎందులో రాస్తావు ఎవరు డిలీట్ చేస్తాడు ఆ రెండు అందులో రాయి వస్తుంది అమ్మ డి స్మాల్ డి అన్ని స్మాల్